Assalamu alaikum everyone. We are excited to be here as a part of our Faculty Spotlight interview series, which is a two-pronged initiative. On one level, it endeavors to highlight the success stories of our faculties as spearheaded by our deans, as we foreground their wonderful initiatives as well as the challenges that they face. On the second level, we aim to highlight the outstanding and brilliant achievements of our students. So today we have here with us Dr. Amna Mahmood. She's a professor in politics and IR, and currently she is serving as the in charge of the female campus at the International Islamic University. Dr. Amna, it is a privilege to be here talking to you in this one on one conversation. And my questions are going to be slightly challenging, and the aim is to basically apprise our audience about the challenges that you face, as well as your strategies, your vision of leadership.
Thank you very much, Dr. Asma. We have been in companionship for the long. We served this university together for so many years, more than a decade. And your questions, rather not one question, there are a number of questions in the same question. So I will unfold one by one. Starting from my leadership position, I joined this university in 2007 as the chair of politics and IR. And at that time, I faced this challenge that we were having just 80 students in female section in politics and IR. And after 4 years, when I left this office in rotation, then we were having more than 600 students. And the same happened when in 2015 I became associate professor and joined as the chairperson of the department. Then I took from the same 600 students, and after 3 years I left with more than 1400 students. And it was not actually my credit. I would not say that it was not only my credit, it was the whole teamwork. So I believe that if you are having an inclusive leadership style, then you can include everybody, even those who doesn't want to work. They are compelled to work when they are given credit. They are given first responsibility, then responsibility is located in them, and then they are given credit. Then people come to work, and I made it. Alhamdulillah. So I think that whenever there is a challenge, there is opportunity as well. And opportunities and challenge are like paradox. First opportunity rise or challenge come, that is a paradox. But it is the way how you grab it that matters. And as a woman, I can feel that women are very resilient in terms of grabbing the opportunities. If I can quote, you will allow me here. When I was in 90s, I was a student. In 80s, I was a student. Then there was a campaign by the girls to have allocation of reserve seats in medical colleges and professional institutions. And later we found that in 2010, that was a decade when males were resisting. They were asking for reservation of seat for male, and there should be 50% allocation for the female only. Because when there are challenges, challenges make you resilient. Either you die or survive. So I think that Islamic University has passed through, and especially the female campus I'm representing, we are having opportunities. We use those opportunities. We make a growth that was unprecedented and that was unparalleled to any of the universities in Pakistan, because having very small resources as a public university, public sector university, we not only increased the enrollment, but we competed Qaid-e-Azam University. When I joined, whole of the departments, rather all of the departments in Islamic University were dominated by the people from Qaid-e-Azam University. And wherever we go, in bureaucracy, in public offices, even, everybody was for Guardian, and that was a pride because I am Guardian. But now, wherever we go, there are Islamians, and they come and they say, "Ma'am, did you recognize? Oh, yes, I was your student, I was Islamic University student." So, that is a miracle that Islamic University created in the last 20 years. I must say. And talking about my experience, my experience were mixed. And I think that that is very natural because we are living in a world that is challenging all the times, and we have to face those challenges. Otherwise, and challenges are multiple, and they emerge, they are resolved. uh, for that, universities are high seat of intellect. They don't have to serve only the job market. They have to provide nation a leadership, a thought, an idea. That idea can lead the nation. So I think that Islamic University has the pride to provide the relevant product that is not only an industrial product, that is not only a market product, but we do have a particular mindset, a particular intellectual level of our students that they are heading towards their goal in the society wherever they are.
So, ma'am, I'll take cue from what you
Yeah.
just ended your statement with about the kind of product that we are producing. So, what are the unique opportunities that studying in the International Islamic University provides to the female students? How does it train them to deal with the various social, intellectual, economic challenges out there in the world? And what are the measures that are set in place to make them feel safe, protected, even like at home? So, what have you done in this regard?
Yeah, that is very important to understand because Islamic University is a unique model of segregation. We are having many other universities in Pakistan which are only women universities, like Fatima Jinnah universities and other universities. Now we are having, I think, more than 10 women universities, which were converted from colleges to universities. Their dynamics are totally different. Only Fatma Jinnah Women University and Islamic University offer this opportunity that we establish a women university. But edge of International Islamic University is that we have created segregation in a full-fledged normal university. So this is the distinction that is unmatched for Islamic University only. When we are talking about opportunities, you know, universities are according to the societies, as we all trained in US at one time or the other. We have seen that in their society there are women only colleges because at one level, till the level of graduation, if you are provided a segregated environment, you have to compete with your own gender, and in that process your faculties are flourishing instead of having interaction with other sex, because when you are having interaction with other sex, that becomes another challenge for you because that challenge comes from the society, and that is very common in eastern societies, but not to talk about eastern societies, very common in Western societies as well. Islamic University provide a very unique environment. We are offering all disciplines except the medicine, and medicine is almost approved, and we are going to start that. So previously we were not having labs available here, but then we arrange in a way that we are having a shared block where sophisticated and very expensive labs are sponsored to the girls and boys at par, and they can use on alternative days or according to their timetable. So I think that Islamic University provides unique opportunity to grow in a very safe environment where there is no harassment, because we are very sensitive about it, and we have established harassment committees and harassment laws. By the way, when those laws were made by the government of Pakistan, we were also invited as the stakeholders, and we gave our input in that as well. So I think that Islamic University is a safe place for the girls. Same is the case with our very sophisticated hostels. Obviously, everything is not perfect because we are living in a society, we are a developing countries, but under the available resources, we have provided the best we could offer to our girls.
Ma'am, you talked about IIUI providing an all female environment.
Hmm.
It reminds me of Virginia Woolf's desire to have a room of one's own.
Hmm.
But when you have a room of your own, it's not just a privilege, it's
Hmm.
also a responsibility
Hmm.
that comes with its own trials. So, what has your experience been like in dealing with an all female workforce around you? Your faculty members are all women primarily, the ones you primarily engage with. We have, a very prominent women representation even in the administration side, and we're seeing more and more of them coming
Hmm.
forward. Was it tricky to handle all these women, or did it offer some unique opportunities? Because let's be honest,
Hmm. Hmm.
we cannot just glamorize, an all women, all female environment. It also comes with its own sets of
Yeah,
problems.
obviously.
Yeah.
And Dr. Saiba, at this point, it is very challenging because when the first generation come for work, they may learn how to work. They may learn the work, but they take some time to learn how to work and how to make an environment of work. So this challenge is there for the leaders, ladies in leadership position, and at the same time for the ladies in administrative positions as well. So I think that we are in a process of transition when the whole woman leadership is in process. Not only in terms of the academics, but also in terms of the administrative staff at IIU. And I would add that even for the girls, because girls were not having this experience to deal with only ladies. Because my generation, like we were in universities and they were co-ed universities. I was student in Government College Lahore, then Qaid Azam University, then Punjab University. We were having different environment and different challenges. But these girls are having challenges with the administrative staff and women professors. They're having their own hangovers from the society. They are taking to this institution. They are having their own stereotypes. I think the next generation would be more trained and better. So only women challenges are different, and they are not always very positive. But we are having a unique opportunity as well here. We have male faculty as well, and they are equally good, and they are world-renowned professors, and they have this opportunity to teach female students because life is a gender balance, and they should be aware how to deal with male students and male teachers. So we avoid to interact among the students, but we don't avoid to provide them male teachers, especially the permanent teachers. So I think that is an opportunity, in fact, for the girls, and it is a challenge for female faculty to behave in lines with the standard patterns of teaching and administration in the presence of their male counterparts as well.
So you think it sort of motivates women to
Yes,
be on top of their game when you have
because
competition from the other side?
they have to compete with them,
Yeah.
and the competition is something. If you take it normal, it's very healthy.
Yeah.
It's very healthy because it provides you some targets, and you are working in direction of some achievements. Obviously, that helps.
So, ma'am, in this post, how have you been working on developing a stronger rapport with the female students, particularly when it comes to addressing their concerns, their complaints? Is there any mechanism in place that facilitates them and makes them feel heard and seen at the same time?
Yeah, obviously, there should be a permanent mechanism, and we have developed that mechanism. We have placed number of boxes, complaint boxes in all the blocks at very prominent places. They have to put their complaints, and after fortnightly we open those boxes and see that what are the complaints, immediate complaints of the student. That is one mechanism. Otherwise, this office is open. Student advisor office is open always to listen the problems of the student. Same is the case with medical center, and we have established uh, a clinic of psychology to help students who are under stress and other things like that. Recently, we have approved a policy of student well-being center that would be developed on female side and male side separately, and we will be having their mentoring, student counseling, and psychological counseling at the same time. And I am adding another clinic, that is legal clinic, because we one time or the other everyone passed through the process when she or he has to decide whether it fall under the ambit of law or not. Should I seek help from law? So I am going to establish that student well-being center where every student can have professional career counseling, even selection of their subjects, and if they are having any psychological hangover or stress, and they need even legal help. So I think that is the mechanism we have devised, and that is available in very few American universities, even at this level, as I am telling you.
So, my next question stems from my vantage point as a teacher,
Mhm.
and I'm sure you're going to relate with that because we're concerned with the upbringing of our students. You just talked about their mental health, their our concern for their future well-being as well. Sometimes I feel that our students are rather indifferent or blasé about their environment. They do not own the institution or its premises. We see that sampled in the way littering is being done. So, how do we work on enabling them to become constructive citizens? And I'm using my words and choosing my words very carefully because I think that we cannot blame them if we are somehow not working or helping them out in developing that sort of a.
So I think that campus is not for the studies only. That is for your mental development, your confidence building, your exposure to the activities outside the happening outside the world. That's why we are having seminars on international relations. So teachers can realize that the level of study is not only that is happening in the class. There are other challenges. How to make your place, how to gain knowledge, how to raise questions, and what sort of questions they can raise, and how they can utilize the time they are spending there in networking, in mentoring each other. That is also the training that is required in their professional career. So I think that we are having all these challenges in mind and we are trying to address. So I think that we are doing more for their professional personality and career development, along with the teaching we are imparting there and successes.
Dr. Amna, thank you very much. It has been an absolute pleasure talking to you. With this, we come to the end of today's interview. Stay tuned for more. Thank you.